Okay. Can't really tell, but I think we're live. YouTube isn't telling me anything. And normally, YouTube would be like, Sloan, you're live now. Okay, hold up. I think we're getting something. Doo-doo-doo. For anyone that's watching this stream in the future, you're probably like, Sloan, yes, you're live, but of course, I don't know that. Okay, now I do. Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to talk about Persona 5. Spoilers up to December 15th in the game. And oh my lord. Oh my lord, guys. Like, yeah, stuff was going down. But for those of you who you probably forgot about like what we talked about before in the previous stream, I talked about a lot of stuff because that is when everything went down, you know. So what happened since then? Well, still haven't defeated Shido, not just yet. We're going to. We gotta send out the calling card, but for right now, let's talk about Akechi-kun for a while. Because Akechi, man, you see, I didn't like him, you know? I still really don't like him. However, he did something that was, you know, pretty noble of him. Kind of makes you think, hey, should I really hate this guy? The answer is yes. Don't forget all the bad, terrible stuff he did, but anyway, no, we'll actually get into Akechi in just a bit. But first, let's talk about what happened the day after, you know, Joker supposedly got killed and stuff. So, you know, he's hiding and everything, and he's not going to school, but, you know, all of his confidants are all like, oh man, are you okay? You alive? And then he's all like, yeah, bro, I'm alive, and everything is great. But what we also find out during this period is that Shido is the guy who put Joker in this position in the first place. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. It's not just that. Shido also bugged Ryuji and Joker back over at, what was it, the restaurant, I believe it was? Oh my gosh, wow. Shido, he's been here all along. Oh, that's crazy. I believe this is a thing with Persona games, but this is my first Persona game, so, you know, I didn't know that until recently. So, yeah, that's kind of crazy, honestly, that Shido is the one who put Joker into this whole mess, you know, in the first place. Like, oh my gosh, wow, okay. So, since then, let's see, Confidant-wise, all the Confidants have been maxed out. Well, those are the ones that you, like, can max out on your own, not the ones that automatically max out on their own, like, you know, Morgana's. Morgana still isn't maxed out, but everyone else is, so that's cool. And I'm also currently dating everyone. I don't want to date Haru. Her confidant was so boring. So incredibly boring. Oh my gosh. I fell asleep every single time we had to go back to her confidant. Oh my gosh, that wasn't interesting at all. I could care less, honestly. Haru's a sweet girl, but oh my gosh, she's not interesting at all. You already know the type of character she is when you meet her. Just she's not the best. Not the worst, but not the best. Anyway, I want to talk about some of the confidants as well. Like, for example, what's his face? Shinya? Yeah, the little kid. So, Shinya, he, you know, developed really well. I'm so surprised. I did not expect Shinya to, I don't know, like, develop the way he did. Like, I know, like, they're all supposed to develop in the end, you know, become stronger and stuff, but man, like, you know, Shinya had some real growth, and I'm proud of the kid, because, you know, at first, he was all obsessed with, like, winning and stuff like that. He was very rude, too, but, you know, he also had some things going on with his mom, but, you know, in the end, the guy pulled through and he stopped being a bully to others. And, you know, I'm really proud of Shinya, man. He really did pull through in the end, and he helped out Joker so much. He became the big man in the end, and, you know, helped out the people that he bullied, and even beat the other dude who I forgot that dude's name, but there's this other guy who was cheating, and Shinya beat him fair and square. So that was really cool. I'm proud of Shinya. Good kid. Good kid. Let's see. What else? Let's see. Alright, can't really remember the other Confidant things that I did. But why don't we go back to Shido? So his palace is a giant ship, like a real giant ship. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge, but, you know, it looks awesome. I love the track playing in the background, Arc. Oh my gosh, that is a great track. And then throughout the ship, what you're going to do is to get these letters of recommendation so that you can meet Shido. But to get the letters of recommendation, you have to get 5 of them from different VIPs. And they're all horrible in their own ways. Oh my gosh. The worst one, oh my gosh, this guy was so creepy, was the one over at the poolside who was all big on lineage and royalty and stuff and so on. Terrible acting, pretended to be a British princess or whatever. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. But, you know, the dude fell for it. And then he started getting weird, man. He got really close to Odd, and I got really grossed out. I didn't like it. I was like, no, back off my waifu. And, you know, then we finally killed his ass, so yay. But anyway, yeah. So this palace is actually a lot harder than all the other palaces. We have a lot stronger shadows, and the puzzles is so annoying. Ah, man, with the statues that and you know, turning into mice. Although you do look cute as mice, still you're so weak if you get caught by one of them shadows, man. Oh my gosh, yeah. The puzzles are really, really annoying. I swear, if I was actually playing the game and not watching a Let's Play, I would lose. There's no way I'd be able to finish that palace. Like, oh my gosh, just so much to do. But it, you know, it's really detailed, has a really nice design. Again, love the track playing in the background. Cool stuff, cool stuff. And so let's talk about Akechi now. For realsies this time. We find out that Akechi is the freaking son of Shido. What? I mean, Akechi did say, you know, about like how he don't got a good old dad or whatever's. And it turns out Akechi was born out of a scandal. Oh boy. And, you know, his mom ended up dying. His dad tossed him out, you know, didn't care for him. And now, you know, Akechi's back and stuff, working with Shido, only to reveal to him later that he is, you know, his son. But Shido wouldn't really care, as he was planning on getting rid of Akechi from the beginning. Even though he used Akechi the most, he was going to get rid of him. Like, oh my gosh, Shido is such a scumbag, man. Jesus. I mean, I know that, you know, Persona 5 is all about, oh, look at all the evil adults. Oh boy, every adult is bad. Don't trust them except for Sojiro, you know? There's a few adults you can't trust, but still, you know, like, all adults are bad. Just remember that, kids. All adults are bad. That is the moral of the story here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so Akechi, he also turns into his real self. And yes, we've already seen, you know, his powers and stuff over at the casino, but then we find out that he has another persona, a completely different persona, which is Loki, not Robin Hood. And that's for when he turns into the Black Mask. And so you fight him, you defeat him, all cool in there, and then someone else shows up. Cognitive Akechi. Shido's Cognitive Akechi was about to get rid of the actual Akechi. And Akechi, he was just still like, I just wanted senpai to notice me. Why won't any senpai, whether it be a dad, whether it be a bro, whether it be the world, why won't anyone notice me? That's really all Akechi was. he just wanted senpai to notice him, man. And he was so jealous of the Phantom Thieves that all the senpais were noticing them. So he just got so dang mad that he revealed to them that he is also the cause of not just the mental shutdowns, but also the psychotic breakdowns, as his true power can change someone's heart. Not for the better, though, to the insane. Yeah. Anyway, so, Cognitive Akechi shows up, and Cognitive Akechi is just like, well, I'm gonna go take you out now because we have no use for you no more unless you shoot up these Phantom Thieves. That's exactly how he talks. And so a real Akechi was all like, okay then, well, I gotta let senpai notice me, so I'm gonna take out my gun and kill your asses. But he doesn't do that. He doesn't do that. No, instead, he whips that gun around and shoots Cognitive Akechi. For whatever reason, Cognitive Akechi is still up and running. But, that happened. And he saved the Phantom Thieves by triggering an alarm, and some sort of wall popped up to separate the Phantom Thieves and the other Akechi. And so then Cognitive Akechi and real Akechi both shot each other at the same time. At least that's what we're supposed to believe. I still believe that Akechi's still alive, because I've been suspicious of that guy since the beginning, and even though we know pretty much everything about him now, still, I don't think they're going to kill him off like that. I think he's still around. No one confirm that for me in the chat, please. And so now the Phantom Thieves are just out and about. They're kind of mixed about all this because, Akechi just did so much wrong, so much murders and everything, all for senpai to notice him, and now he does something good. It's like they're feeling a little mixed, and I can understand that. I don't think he should be forgiven at all, but, I would at least thank him for saving them. That's the only thing I would do if I was in their situation. So then the Phantom Thieves found the treasure, and they were like, great, now we gotta send the calling card, and then we're gonna fight Shido, and it's gonna be awesome. Woo! I don't know. Yeah, so that's what's been going on in Persona 5. I wanted to wait until I was completely finished with Shido's Palace, but then I was all like, wait, this whole big event just happened. Why don't I talk about it in a stream? Because it's been a while since I last talked about Persona 5. I think it's been like 3 weeks, so I didn't want this to go on for about a month without me talking about Persona 5. So most likely the next Persona 5 discussion stream will be the last. I will talk about Shido's palace and everything, and stuff that happens after his palace, because I'm pretty sure there's other stuff that happens after his palace, but I think it's all just extra stuff, like the Valentine's Day event, which I won't go into any further detail. Yeah, so I am really enjoying this little arc thing. This is fun. It's fun, a lot of fun. Even though I'm not really playing the game, it's still fun. Now let me read this beautiful chat. Hi, peoples. The Otaku Fangirl says, was Haru's really boring? Wow, my cousin played her up so much saying her confidant was great. He lied. No, it's just, opinions. This doesn't really mean that he lied. Just means that he likes Haru and I don't. Let's see. Akechi had a fucked up life. I felt bad for him, kinda. Yeah, it's hard to say. I know. It's hard to say. Like, he did all of this, he solved his own cases by making these people go psychotic and then having him solve the case of, why this happened and stuff, and tried so hard to be an honor student and become this ace detective just so senpai can notice him, only for senpai to kill him. Oh my gosh. That's a nice little twist right there. Like I say, I didn't expect Akechi to suddenly figure out that, Joker was alive and the Phantom Thieves are going throughout Shido's palace. I'm not gonna lie, that's a load of BS. It really is. Akechi really didn't put much thought into it. We just saw him say, phone, and that was about it. how did he conclude that the Joker was alive and that they are right then and there over at Shido's palace? Like, that was a big load of BS. Okay, that was stupid. But whatever, it's a game. Pinky is waifu. That's right, Caster. That's right. I actually saw a girl cosplay as Shido in his, shadow form, cognitive form. So that was interesting. That was interesting. Hey everyone, just checking up on you guys. Oh, hi, Jotaro Kujo. Hello, hello, hello. The turning into mice is real cute. It really is, especially when they, like, run away from a battle. Like, Joker is kind of just, like, flailing his arms in the air, like, oh no, run away! And then he goes back to being cool. And they all still have their masks and stuff. Like, oh, wow. But OMG, like, when they were over at the pool and Ryuji was just all like, wait, guys, I have a plan. Come on, like, how did they not figure it out? Like, obviously Ryuji was going to put the girls in swimsuits. Duh. I called that straight from the beginning. Once he said, like, I have a plan, I was just like, oh my gosh, Ryuji, you're gonna let all the girls wear swimsuits, aren't you? And that's exactly what happened. Oh my gosh, Ryuji. Why you like this, my boy? Oh my gosh, freaking Yusuke, when he was talking to the cleaner, like, he had to make a tattoo. And this tattoo didn't look like it would suit a Yakuza. Like, I liked this little tattoo that he came up with, like the tattoo design, but I didn't think it really suited a Yakuza. But the cleaner was all like, yes, I love it. And everyone's like, what? What the heck, man? Oh yeah, I remembered another confidant I forgot to talk about. Freaking EY. We maxed out EY. Woo! And what an ending it was, because his son Karu was being held hostage, man, and Karu learned the truth about everything. And Karu's all like, don't worry, Dad, you still my dad, because we united with the gecko. And it was like, oh, that was so freaking sweet. Like, EY is a pretty good dad, man. He's not better than Sojiro, but, he's pretty cool nonetheless. That was really nice. It got really intense, too, because, with Karu being a hostage and stuff, and, being held at knife point. That's not a phrase. That's not a thing. But it's true. He was held at knife point. Okay, looks like no one else has any other questions for me. Is a chat? I don't know. Let's see. Anything else I can talk about? Oh yeah. With Hifumi, we're dating Hifumi. Yay! Best girl number 4. Woo! I'm so happy. Yeah, Hifumi is just gonna start from square one and not gonna listen to her mom no how, and she's just gonna build up her own reputation her own way, and it's gonna be lovely. And now we dating her, and she's just a sweet little old bean, and I love her. I love her so much. Yeah, and we had some dead days, so Johnny Awesome was just like, hey, let's just go on a date with all the ladies. And we did, and that was awesome. Just going on a date with Oya is freaking hilarious. I love Oya so much. Oh my god. Like, Johnny Awesome basically just took all the girls to the Ferris wheel. You get some really nice scenes with the Ferris wheel, so I can't ignore him with that. Oh my gosh, I can't. What do we have now? Oh, great, we have some questions now. So far, do you feel the game is living up to the hype? Yes and no. Like, yes, it's a really, really awesome game. I do not see why it's everyone's favorite game all of a sudden. And everyone, since the beginning, people were telling me, like, yo, Sloan, this is really, really dark. It's not. It's not. No. I saw a few Let's Plays of Persona 3. That is immediately way darker than Persona 5, so I don't really know what people are talking about. Maybe it's because I'm really into that kind of stuff, so if something is dark, I will know about it. If you're someone that's not really into, psychological thriller horrors or whatever, then if you see small little incidents like this, like references to, violation or references to, death and stuff like that, then I guess one would think, OMG, this is so dark. But for a person who's into this kind of stuff, I'm like, no, that's not dark. No, it's not. What are you talking about, man? So yeah, I'm surprised so many people were going on about it. Like, Sloan, this is so dark. You're gonna love it. And I'm just like, ooh, sweet. And no. Persona 3 is already darker, and I've only seen like 4 Let's Plays of Persona 3. But anyway, yes, good question, Jotaro. Taku Fangirl says, I do really feel bad for Akechi because he went through so much and he just wanted to be accepted. And not by people who just wanted to use him, but by people who truly liked him for who he is. Very true, very true. Persona 5 is way darker than Persona 4, so that's why people say that. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, I've only seen like 1 or 2 Let's Plays for Persona 4. And, no, I'm not going to get into that because I already see there are people in the chat who haven't gotten into Persona at all and are just asking me questions that have absolutely nothing to do with the stream. I'm going to let you in on a secret, guys. I hate that. Please don't do that. It's nice that you want to come in and chat and stuff, but I prefer things to stay on topic, and just talking about something else to me is kind of rude. Yo, just briefly saying hello. Hi, Blade. Thank you for popping by. Stopping by. Sloan can't speak. Also, Persona 3 is indeed darker. Thank you. Oh, yes. Would you play the dancing spin-off for Persona 5? You see, I originally was because I do like dancing games like Just Dance, but then I found out that it's not like Just Dance at all. Like, because, Just Dance, you have your whole body, moving along. So, like, you're dancing, But that's not how it is with those dancing games for Persona. You're not actually moving your body and getting down, I think it's an actual rhythm game where you have to just press some buttons and stuff. Yeah, no, thank you. LOL played every Persona game ever, seriously. Oh, wow. Wow, Blade. Ooh. Wow, okay, nice. Props to you, good sir. Did I miss any questions from earlier? Nope. No, we did not. Okay, well, looks like no one else really has much to say. All good, guys. Makes sense. I don't usually have my streams this late. I mean, I guess it's not really late, but, I don't really have my streams usually at this time. I usually have it in, like, the afternoon and stuff, but I don't know. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna get to this. Oh, wait, hold up, I got a question. Jotaro Kujo says, I know you may have just seen Let's Plays of the Persona series so far. Which Persona game is your least favorite main game in the franchise? Not. Oh, no, I haven't finished any Persona game at all. Like, I've seen 3 Let's Plays of Persona 3. No, Persona 4. I've seen about 4 or 5 Let's Plays for Persona 3. By that, I mean, I've seen, like, parts. I haven't gone to, like, 4 different, Let's Players to watch what they were doing. Like, no, that's not what happened. Like, I was on Johnny Awesome's playlist for Persona 3 or Persona 4, and I was just like, hey, let me watch part 1. And hey, let me watch part 2. Hey, let me catch up on the other anime airing this season so I can make my impressions video. So that's pretty much what happened. So I don't really have a favorite Persona game. I guess if I had to choose, then it would be Persona 5 because I'm the farthest by a lot. Yeah. And I haven't played any spin-offs. Blade Ninja says, I would look like an idiot if I danced like the Persona 4 characters in Dancing All Night. Still good games, though. I wouldn't know. I haven't seen them dance. Oh, Scott's here. Hi. Heyo. If we're all running out of questions, then I will end the stream with the course to... which one is this? Rivers in the Desert. This time, for once, I actually have it already up and ready to press play instead of me saying, hey guys, give me a second, I'm gonna go find the song. Like, this time I actually have it queued up. So yay for me for being prepared. Woo! Woohoo. Haven't played one Persona game, but after this might need to check it out. It's a long game, so just letting you know. Like, is real long. So, have fun! It is a lot of fun. It's fun. Let's see here. Which is your favorite story from the side characters? So you're saying, like, my favorite Confidant? I'm assuming that's what you're saying. Well, story-wise, Makoto's was the most interesting to me. And let's see. Sojiro's was great. So good. Yeah, really. Oh yeah, and Oya's. Oya's was also really interesting. So yeah, those would definitely be like my top 3. Alright. Looks like we good with the questions then. Then, let's go sing freaking Rivers in the Desert. Except I probably won't sing. I don't really know. Here we go. We're gonna play this in 3, 2, 1. Dun, 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 oh, she's gonna hit the highs. Get ready. Rivers in the desert. I totally hit that note, guys. I went like really high. It probably made all your ears bleed. That's how amazing of a voice I have. They should contact me to do the soundtrack for Persona 6. I'd be way better than Lynn. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, woohoo. Thank you guys so much for coming through to the stream. And yeah, the next stream will happen whenever, because I'm still following up with Johnny Awesome's Let's Plays. But, you know, he's about to fight Shido, like, real soon. But then I also want to, you know, build up to everything that happens after Shido's Palace. So, I don't know. The next stream will definitely happen in September, though, that's for sure. So yeah. I'm your female otaku. Sayonara.